All right. So chat, I'm super sick. I'm not really sick, it's more allergies. I guess that can be thought of as being sick, but um I'm gonna be sneezing like crazy. My nose is probably gonna be running. I'm down bad, but we're here doing the job anyway. Editing this video for Challenge by Choice. I didn't do a sound check before I started recording this, so none of my audio was recorded, which is incredibly frustrating. But I figured I should put the video out anyway as a sort of pilot. And I told folks that I would. The people I interviewed, I'm sure they would want to see their stuff up. Um, and I really appreciate them sharing their time with me. So I'm gonna get out that video. Hold on, let me fix this. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna we're gonna fix that up. If you're new to the stream, hold on, let me do my audio test on here. If you're new to the stream, hold on. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, say what's up in the chat. If I don't see your chat right away, hang in there. We do gaming, we do political talks, we do some editing, all that good stuff. Make sure I got all my bells and whistles going here. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna edit this video. I'm pretty much I did an initial edit of it. I did some initial cuts. Still gotta do some here on the back end. But basically the bulk of it now is like adding captions and stuff like that. Yeah, then we'll pretty much be good to go. Um, I'm wondering. Say way more on the left there, whatever. But yeah, that's the gist of it, chat. That's the gist of it. Let's. What do I have to do here? Don't worry though. I got my box of tissues with me. You see this? I got my box of tissues with me. Anything goes wrong, we're prepared. We are ready to go. Oh my God. Breathe. Uh, all right, we're all set. Load. It's just okay. Move the mic up. All right, let's get back in it. Like I said, there's no audio on my end, and I'm just kind of gonna do the captions after the initial scrub.
That's at the end. You either fight for 31 or 64 seconds. Either one.
Oh, let me turn that music on. I like to listen to some tunes while I'm editing. I made this playlist called "Make True the Promise." Um, and one I think is a good name, but also it's just a great playlist to listen to. This is not the order it should be in. This is absolutely not the order it should be in. Why is it in this order? I'm actually pissed. Uh, it's mad annoying, bro. Spotify is so annoying. It doesn't keep the edits you make on the mobile version. Oh, there we go. All right. You fix yourself. Goofball. I feel like in this time we need this song like everywhere. That lonesome highway, the skyway. Okay, you and me. Let me lower this a bit. Oh, this wouldn't work, would it?
Persona that they already have in me, so I keep everything respectful.
Nah, yeah. Don't listen to me. I was dead chatting. In school, I have mad respect for all the teachers.
Nah,
all the teachers
all
got
the
mad
teachers
respect
love
for me.
me.
The issue with this as a sound editing device is it doesn't accurately label where the sound is coming from.
Class clowns, disrespect the old teachers and all that. Like, nah, that's not it.
Nah, word.
Like,
Basically, what I'm trying to
the
do
rest
now
of the
is
kids
like
in the
cut
school,
out the parts
they
where
might think
I'm talking because you can't hear me, so there's no point in keeping that um, duration in the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overlay a text of the question I'm asking folks, and then just kind of have that there for long enough for people to read it, and then cut to their answers.
Yeah, word. If you
I like thinking. I mean, I mean, feel me?
Should not be the song that's playing right now. Are there songs queued? All right. Yeah.
That's a good question. Why? Oh, that's a quiet. A shy person in general, and I eventually I was like, I don't get it twisted. I try talking to people and shit, but like I just had to accept it. Like it's not for me. Like, I'm just a quiet person. It's not for me. Like, I'm just a quiet person. Can we have?
Well, we got more guests.
I think this is kind of where this section ends.
I already went. You already know for me.
I don't know. I don't care. Just go. Yeah.
My life and my experiences.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
My life and my experiences.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Just go. Yeah.
My life and my
I don't know. I don't care. Just go. Yeah. Like elaborate a little bit.
You said authority figures. You say authority, I instantly going to think about the police.
I don't know. I don't care. Just go. Yeah. Like elaborate a little bit.
You said authority figures. You say authority, I instantly going to think about the police. Police don't like me. I don't like them.
I always felt. Sorry. I always felt like teachers like always targeted. That's the word. I think that's my favorite question. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, my parents, they were definitely more like friends growing up than parents. Yeah, my parents, they were definitely more like friends growing up than parents.
Yeah. Well, I'd
Like-
say they more focused on me and my feelings than all my other like brothers because I'm like only girl, if that makes sense. So I always got like singled out and a favorite. Actually, one time my mom called the cops on me, and he told me to tell the whole story, and I was just talking shit about my mom's boyfriend because I brought a cat home, a cat that I wanted to take care of, and I have just because he could, did it. I was like, just because he could, just because he could. Fucking scrappy her. They said they couldn't do nothing, so then she called the cops the next day because I bit her. But it was actually the cat who fucking scrappy her. Couldn't even almost get him to prom because of that shit.
I'm joking.
Like,
man.
I wouldn't lie about that. That's the I'd say that because my parents like went like do rough shit, it kind of taught me what not to do. Like it kind of showed me like, oh,
I'm joking.
like
man.
I wouldn't lie about that.
Hello from Kenya.
It's a pathological way.
Yo, what up? What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking in.
You think I am? Bro, I couldn't even almost get him to prom because of that shit.
I'm joking.
Like,
man.
I wouldn't lie about that. That's the only time I've ever done something with the school. I'd say that because my parents like went like do rough shit, it kind of taught me what not to do. Like it kind of showed me like, oh, you. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. The same lifestyle they had, and I'm trying to break the cycle. I don't want to work a 9 to 5, working paycheck to paycheck, raising 4 children.
Let's see. My mom and dad, like my dad, he's always been a drug addict.
Check raising 4 children.
Let's see. My mom, I mean, so they really ain't been the best. But, you know, my grandparents, they've had custody of me ever since I was 2 months old. But seeing my mom and dad, he said, I'm trying to break the cycle, but been doing good so far. Let's see. Authority. I did my first year away from my. Did my first year away from my I did my first year like in DJJ away from my family at I think I was 11, 12 years old. Authority. I did weeks, was in and out. 16. I was a badass look. Okay, so certain stuff back then, like what we used like breaking the car, like stupid shit, like busting out like when he went in, did 2 weeks. Yeah, so certain stuff back. Yeah, so certain. They But you know, growing up, and then what really changed my life around, bro, is like 16 years old. I got kind of a hard question. I mean, like really, one thing when I got out of jail, you know, I was real close with this dude named Pierre, and ever since then, life's been all right. I mean, like really, one thing when I got out of jail, you know, I was real close with this dude named Pierre. He made kind of a hard question. I put some money on my books. He was supporting. You know, definitely having a good father figure and mother figure in your life has a lot to do with it.
Person. Like I feel like
You,
I'd say for me, I feel like I'm like a really deep any situation, any like type of an example.
I always like, I appreciate you for holding it down. You know, I appreciate you for. I really can't think of any examples on mine. Like I've been sitting here thinking, and it's like that I'm a loyal and trustworthy person.
An example.
I really.
Can you rate my edits?
Uh, I mean, I can check out your page, but I'm not like a master editor myself. I'm sure your stuff's good. I'll check it out. Let me click on your profile. Uh, let's see.
From the wood to Glenbower, to the river to soar, from the arms of my mother to the land never shore, all I have to remember is a pride.
See, you're a big sports fan, rugby and lacrosse, it seems. Or are we talking like Australian football? Yeah, I mean they're decent. I mean it's given.
The one with the stick is hurling.
Oh, hurling. Okay, I'm not sure I'm familiar with hurling. I was like, this feels like a little different from lacrosse, but I don't know what else it could be.
And the
Um,
football one is GAA.
GAA. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, man, I say keep going, dog. This is a good start. Keep going. I mean, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I don't know if I'm the person to rate yours. I'm not an expert, but I think it's a good place that you're at, and it's always good to know that you can always improve on your craft and get better and better. And the only way that's going to happen is by sticking with it. So stick with it, keep going, and have fun with it. Good stuff.
Thanks,
Can't
man.
breathe. You got it, dog. I hope you're doing good, man. All right, let's see.
An example.
I really can't think of any examples on mine. Like I've been sitting here thinking. For being real. Appreciate you for all that. Like
And I've been focusing on what they're
Okay,
if that's an
I can-
example.
Like okay, like say
Come on, spit it out, girl.
look, I don't even know. Like this is deep, bro.
I know it's hard. All right, questions.
Encounter like I don't know. I literally don't even know how to put this into words. Not gonna lie. It's just like a situation happens with I don't know. Like I think that's
But she sits there and thinks of the person 10 times deeper, how they move, how they act. And
or
like,
if somebody says something to me that's like
Yeah.
I don't even know, like anything, literally anything. Think about every single possibility to the reason why you did that, and then I'd probably just
your brain automatically goes to, oh, they're a couple, right? So if he greets me with respect and greets you with like a little
but
bit
that
more or
wasn't
less,
like the point of like
then
a good question. I can answer this properly. So I feel like I'm such like a humble person. I feel like I've honestly found peace with like everything around me. Everything I do is okay, this is actually a good. It's just I live in positivity completely. So I feel
you're lying
because I know
you're
that no
lying 'cause
matter
you can't
like
cut 'em off.
like what happens
It's
or
more than
anything
that if you
like
can't cut 'em off.
this anger in a way that's like so I could be so mad, but then I'm just sitting there like yeah, it's like obviously something like it makes me just think like they're
Like what beliefs?
No.
within something like it makes me just think like they need to find peace, like they need to find themselves, like it's maybe I don't know, like
No.
within it just think like they need to find peace, like they need to find themselves, like
But you see a lot of people doing this shit like okay, so like everybody like my view on people because you never know that dude could be a killer, he could be a rapist, he could be a murderer, like everything, so like it
this shit is so
I don't know, it tells me like it just opens my eyes more than
Watching this back, I feel like I should move the logo To the bottom. Ugh. Should move the challenge by choice logo to the bottom here. We shall see, chat. We shall see. Brother man said he faded a gangster.
than like I feel like a normal person would. That's like I feel like a normal person would. Like that's like same with like relationships, dude. Like I always
Shit.
yeah, but like that's like same with like relationships, dude. Like I always think of like the worst. Like I always prepare for the worst. That's like same with like relationships, dude. Like that's like but like that's it's horrible. Right? Shit, horrible. Right? Shit, me being heartbroken so many times. Me getting crazy, crazy as they was in the past relationship. Them motherfuckers different. Okay, so like
Me?
if I'm like,
About what? No, I don't.
let's see,
Oh God, I don't.
trying to think. Like if say like we get into an argument and I'm like frustrated and she says something to make me mad, then I'm gonna just walk off. I'm not going. I'm gonna just be like, all right, bet. And I'm gonna just walk off and go do my own little thing. Like give 5-10 minutes, calm down, whatever, come back. Like the different. Okay, so like
Me?
if I'm like
About what?
the different. Okay, so like
Me?
if I'm like,
About what? No, I don't.
let's see,
Oh God, I don't.
trying to think. Like if say like we get into an argument and I'm like frustrated and she says something to make me mad. Like if say like we get into an argument and I'm it's happened before, all right, you can get your shit, I'll call you a ride, it don't matter, like, you can get your shit and get out. And I'll just walk away, I'll go outside and I'll smoke. If she don't communicate, then I'm gonna just sit her down and be like, why? Like if I sit there and you're a girl I really fuck with, like if you're a girl I really fuck with, then I'm gonna sit there and put in the effort. I'm not I'm not I don't do relationships to do no 30 days, no
Did you
2
steal this?
months. I got the perfect one right here. So I got this ex named Madison. She has a 2-year-old. Well, so I got this ex named Madison. And not like that no more, but it's just more mutual friends, like check up on her daughter and shit, because that I was sitting there thinking that kid, was mine. Not like I knew it wasn't my kid, but I thought it was a kid, you know. And then well, she went to Ohio to go visit her family, and yeah,
Um, that okay. I'd say that my childhood does affect me as a person, like because things I um that my childhood does affect me. Um, that those things. So I guess that's why I don't know, but definitely that. Like the type of person I am today, but definitely that. Um, yeah, but it's kind of like outing myself. So because okay, this is one that's kind of getting a little deep, but because I didn't really have a stable childhood, like I was never like I just moved around. I didn't really have because I didn't really nobody in the family really wanted to like take all of us, and so I never really had like a stable like childhood when it comes to um like or I wasn't like I didn't have a person that was like emotionally there for me that I was able. It was like for me it was always like I don't even know. Like for example, don't cry or I'll give you something to cry about. Like it was always like my emotions are supposed to be to myself. Even though I went through all these things like
one more time.
I'm sorry, I don't even know how to get it out, bro.
Like literally, like
So my point is it's like kind of hard for me to actually because you're supposed to be taught that like from your I feel like that's like life skills in a way. I can say like as many times as I want. The point is yeah, so it kind of I was just
tried to do like everything. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always tried to do. I don't know. Definitely, definitely my dad. Like my dad's a big role model. Like not last question.
what's a fear I've outgrown? The darkness. But if we're getting like deeper, I'd say probably being alone. That was my biggest fear was like being alone. I take things so deeply.
Last question.
What's a fear I've like just not good people. Like, yeah, your past can be bad. You could. This is the only person.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I used to be scared of the ocean like completely, and then I started doing surfing, and now I'm only scared of what's in the. I've had a lot of people like my little cousin. He drowned in the ocean. If I can overcome the fear, you can overcome the fear. They Yeah, they swimming lessons. They do swimming lessons, or like just get like a pool, get like an above ground pool for like $300 $400. See, like there's like that's what it. But people are like, like think about it. Like you don't want to hop on a golf course your first time in front of like people that have golfed their whole life. But at the end of the day, that's the only way to get better is to hop hey on a golf course your first time in front of like people. At the end of the day, that's the only way to get better is to hop on that course. The only way to get better. There's people that are like there's literally a job for anything and everything in the world that you can put yourself to. Hey, anything and everything in the world that you can put yourself to. For anything and everything in the world that you.
Hands. Shit. Expect one of us bitches to touch the damn goddamn.
Okay. Now we do subtitles. The world knows there's no choice. Work together for the good of the land. Equal chance. It could be such a sweet romance. Ah, damn, I forgot how to do subtitles. All right, I gotta find that video. Ugh. Chat, pray for me, chat. There's no choice. Oh, sorry, y'all. We're down bad right now. Oh, I gotta find this video that helped me to make subtitles last time. I don't remember how I did it though. Oh, where is it? Oh. liked videos, maybe. History, perhaps. Maybe it was on the other one. Oh. Oh. History. This is just showing like my entire YouTube history. This is not what I'm looking for. God damn it. Hmm. I don't think I saved it either, man. Damn. Should have done that. Oh, found it. Nice. Now we're gonna save it so I don't have this problem again. Though it's liked, so I don't know. Oh, it is saved. Whatever.
Go over and click on Transcribe, Premiere Pro. Highlight your audio clip, then go over and click on Window and select Text to bring up the caption. Options menu. Now go over and click on Transcribe.
I did it already transcribed.
Then after a brief loading sequence, go over and click on the Create Captions button. From this menu, expand
Okay.
Preferences, then change maximum length to 10, duration to 1.2. Then click on Single and create captions.
A hero of war, yeah, that's what they see. Just medals and scars, so damn proud of me. Home that flag, now it gathers dust, but it's the flag that I love. It's the only flag I trust. Kills me not to know this, but I've all but just forgotten. Took Medgar Evers' blood. A finger fighter triggered his name. Handle it out in the dark. A hand set the spark. Two eyes took the aim. Find a man's brain. Want to move these a bit higher. But it's too low. South politician preaches to the poor white man. You got more than the blacks, don't complain. You're better than them, you've been born with white skin, they explain. And the Negro's name is used, it is plain. He's only a pawn in their game. The governors get paid. He's taught in his school. So he never thinks straight about the state that he's in. He's only a pawn in their game. Their hoof beats. And they'll head out in the dark. He's only a pawn. You got more than the blacks, don't complain. And the poor white remains. Be a pawn in their game. and the hoofbeats pounding his brain. And he's taught how to walk in a pack, shoot in the back with his fist in a clench.
Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa. Absolutely. Go for it. Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa.
Ugh. Some give all, but for what I wanna know. Come on, man. Did we crash? Premiere crashed? Damn. Oh, are we back? I want the whole thing, dude. Highlight everything. I want to change everything. Ah, so annoying. Oh. Can't do that, huh? Too much. Okay. Fine. Uh, how many more sent to their graves? Fought your fight, bought your lie, and in return I lost my life. iniquity. Says the history of iniquity. Children, eat your bread, little children. Okay, so it won't do it all together. It's not gonna do that. I wonder. Okay, need a different approach. That's fine. I can do it in segments. Will it cut the captions as well, or what if I did this? What if I did this? What if I did this? Uh, need more space here. Can I? Yeah, need more space here. Let move stone no longer steel. So the harm of Jehovah is real. The idols you read. Okay. All right. Hmm. This is a good problem to run into because these videos are long as hell. Maybe I should do one person a week, chat. Instead of 3 people, maybe I should do one. And then break down the smaller clips into like each section, like upbringing, beliefs, and identity. Because logistically, I guess I could go through every section here and change, but that's gonna take hours. Or where you came from, whose daughter are you, whose fortune is son. Is this an overreaching harm, or is this compassion? Oh, oh. Uh, uh, uh. Fuck me, dude. Perhaps a man in the gutter is not so different from you. Will you believe them? Is this an overreaching arm? Empty fairy tales. I'm through believing. Don't wanna be an American idiot. The subliminal mind fuck America. Fuck America. Okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who meant to follow. Fuck you. I'm not a part of a redneck agenda. Welcome to a new kind of tension. We're not the ones who meant to follow. To the sound of a heartbeat pulling away. But don't sleep. We crawl. Yeah, Chad, I might do one interview. I don't know. But one interview a week is like less people. Or I could do three, but just like break it up. Mm. Like if I do three interviews, and break up the OG footage into three different videos. Still doesn't. It's a lot of footage to go through. Mm. I don't know, man. I don't know. You need an occupation to warrant a vacation. To warrant a vacation. Warrant a vacation. From the couch. From the couch. Was an exception. Always an exception to the rule. Always an exception to the rule.
Comes with its ups and downs, and so you really need to pull that positivity from the core of the negative thing that you're thinking about, or whatever has happened. Yeah, sure. I guess one thing would be that I have in a kind of more general sense, I've experienced, like everyone else, I've experienced parts of my life that have been negative. Um, and my turn on that is that they have made me in turn a stronger and more resilient person. When you take a hit and you come back from it, you shouldn't take that as, this happened and it's horrible and it sucks. You should take it and say, this is proof of me being able to bounce back no matter what. This is
'Cause I know where that talk goes. And I don't want it. And I don't want it anymore. Yeah, it can't. So, Chad, here's the issue I'm running into. Premiere can't process mass editing of the captions. I need to do it segment by segment. And I guess that's fine. Like, sure. No, Chad. Ugh. All right, let's say my number is 100. Ugh. Yeah, that's that.
hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa. Metallica. Whoa. Whoa.
Love me. Brutality, no.
I'm a cool
God
guy and an
said.
artist. Never interacted with it much. A few times I have, they've been kind of neutral. It's just been kind of business, so I never really resented it. Agree with. Obviously, I'm
They don't really care about us.
not much at all. Not much at all. Obviously, I think that like rich kids are gonna get a lot more.
See, no. Class with a bad name.
Things I wanted,
Which
things I
I
wanted,
came.
not always. Nobody gets everything they want.
Never
Things I
made them
needed, I
wanna
got everything I
see.
needed in the whole world.
But if
You need
Roosevelt
a loving
was
family,
living,
and you
he
need good food in your
wouldn't
stomach, and
let
you need a
this
roof
be known.
from continuously.
Trash me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. I wanted to, but if Martin Luther was living, he wouldn't let this be known.
Whoa!
Everybody allegation on the news. Everybody talk to. They don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Artist. It's just been kind of business, so I never really
Care about us. Care about us. They don't really care about us. All right, chat. The answer might be going segment by segment. Because I do want to do more than one a week. And honestly, I need to just systematize it. The same way that I like created a structure for shooting, I need to create a tighter structure for editing videos.
Um,
Time to let it go.
doing something that
Madness of an
kind of
underlying
a pompous.
sadness.
Oh, I'm
And they rage against the palace. Someone
I'm gonna be whoever I want to be.
all the way down. There's a way
I don't know.
out.
Say I don't like
So sick.
that I broke my leg at one point. But I've made it into something that I'm like, well, now I have a drive to general sense. I've experienced, like everyone else, I've
Can only be so tragic. The next distraction tactic. Called red-handed.
and the most important thing is that I account it to my own, right?
Surrounded.
I think my perspective.
Gotta get back out when you feel all the way down. There's a light, there's a spark, there's a. It can be so, it can be so sick. And we need more breaks.
Makes me a very fair person. I think that, regardless of my biases, I think that when it comes to conflict with another human being, I am able to look at it from both perspectives and kind of determine the median outcome of both of those things and what should be best. Yeah, sure.
Gotta get back out when you feel all the way down.
I guess I would have to say, like, had an argument with my friend a while back.
It can be so sick. We need more, and we need more.
Yeah, my sister got that to me. They're a pretty good band. I like them.
Just because it's not on your own doorstep doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it right. Gotta get back up when you've been all the way. We're gonna run that song back. Ugh. The next emergency can only be so tragic.
The kind of concept. It was more so that I understood that I am an impatient person because I want something now, right? I was a very kind of.
And they rage against the palace. Save us.
Really good. You have to wait out the storm sometimes. You have to get through it.
It can be so tight. It can be so sick. We need more punks and we need
Old
more
food and stuff like that, and eventually I got sick of it, and I was like,
bricks.
I'm fucking up on these dishes, and I don't know why. And so I redo them, and I would still take the very short amount of time just to scrub them and throw them to the side. And again,
Emergency can only be so tragic. For the next distraction tactic, Dems get the blame while breaks get caught red-handed. Cause we've got this place surrounded. Save us. Gotta get back up when you've been all the way down. There's a spark, there's a light, there's a time, there's a way. It can be so tight, it can be so sick. And it just exists. We need more punks and we need more bricks. Yo, TikTok, you're killing me, TikTok. I swear to God, you're killing me. We need more bite. Just because it's not on your own doorstep doesn't make it right. Gotta get back up. Gotta get back up. Gotta get back up. Gotta get back up. Gotta get back up when you've been all the way down. It can be so tight, it can be so sick. We need more punks and we need more. Gotta get back up when you've been all the way down. The next emergency can only be so tragic. I get out. I get out of all your boxes. I get out. I need from this bondage. Knowing my condition is the reason I must change. There's no type of solution. Freedom.
What's going on, man?
Hey man, what's up? Shit over here. Still in here.
Oh, fuck. I missed the line in the captions. No.
Free, free to God, free Ezo, free Dito, free Diddy, free all the gods, word.
Bad guy in Jersey, word.
Put on them, word. Hurry up. Yo, on the show. On the show, too. Awful love. What's up?
All right. But back to the question. I did pretty good with authority in my life. For me, I never.
That's how I choose to live. No more compromises. I see past your disguises. Material, keep me as your slave, but I get out. I get out of all these boxes. I get out. I get out. Knowing my condition is the reason I must change.
Hello,
And you
friend.
ain't
How
said
are we?
nothing yet.
Metallica. Whoa. This was what they needed to do in that moment.
Keep me in this box. Psychological locks.
Had problems like that. Yeah.
Me, fuck the boys, fuck 42nd Priest, and them niggas try to, them niggas is gay. Awful love. What's up? Alright.
All right. But back to the question. I did pretty good with it.
Knowing my condition, reason I must change.
All right. But back to the question. No, you're good. All right. But back to the question. I did pretty good with authority in my life. For me, I never had problems like that. Yeah.
Me, fuck the boys, fuck 42nd Priest, and them niggas try to, them niggas is gay, bro. Like, they dead ass gay. They niggas be touching dick, all that. Them niggas is faggots. I ain't gonna lie. I'm 42nd. No, they always trying to put the black people in jail. We just trying to make some money, bro. Why niggas always trying to put us in jail? We just trying to make some bread out here. Y'all want us in the streets, but we gotta try to make some bread.
respectful, but I had my run-ins. I had my encounters, but I stay respectful. Bro, because like, bro, out here in New York, bro, they be having the undercover cars. They just be hopping out on you, bro, just searching you for no reason. You won't even be doing that. You could just be walking home, niggas pull up on you, start flashing flashlights
Dead
at you, and all
ass.
that.
Like, I'm walking down the block, nigga, the boys on my dick. This was yesterday, too. Like, the boys on dick, flashlight on my face for no reason.
Nah, I'm saying.
Whoa. I don't mean it in a way of like. Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa. Absolutely. Go for it. I'm a cool guy and an artist.
Doesn't it do that?
All around human being, really. Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa. Really. Better, I guess all around human being, really. Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa.
Come on, bro. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Work. Why can't I insert a caption track right here? Why? Beggar in disguise, would it make any difference? Would you open your eyes? Oh, oh, don't wait for anyone. Say it for you, say it for yourself. What if God was a beggar in disguise? Would it make any difference? Would you open your eyes? How do you add a caption track here, bro? See if it adds it to the end. I don't want it at the end. I want it right here. But no one seems to know I've gone home. Chad, they don't make it easy, man. Home is is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosy beads, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? All right, this is gonna take some googling.
Beat the tax deadline with experts by your side. File with unlimited tax
Shut
help.
up.
Plus, get a final review.
This is my background to my timeline. To add our text, let's begin by selecting the type tool on the side of
Oh, right. Right. My white pilot dream. Home was once an empty vacuum that filled now with my silent screams. Home is where the needle mobs tried to heal my broken heart, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again, home again, home again, home again. Kick it, quit it, kick it, quit it, kick it, quit it, kick it. Can't go home again, home again, home again. No, I can't go home again. Home is where the needle marks.
I'm a cool guy and an artist.
Little tent. Oh, and just like the river I've been running. Yo, what the? There is no text here, brother. I want to add the text. Oh my God, dude. I don't understand. Listen to watching the video.
of our timeline. Then click anywhere in the video preview and start typing to add your text. Premiere will
I do that and it does other. Why wouldn't it let me type? Oh, Jesus Christ, brother. I go downtown. It's like, why does it? Why is it not typing? It's not typing. And I say, brother, help me, please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there've been times that I thought I could last for long. Now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. I can't type in Premiere Pro. It keeps fucking me up and making it take a lot longer to edit my video. Ugh. Okay, hit the text button and just start typing. Except it won't type. I'm so confused, mate. Impact in 5, 4, 3, 2, wait. She asked me, you think you're safe to breathe? It doesn't look that way to me. Just the same old story. Subjugate, we should have burned it to the ground. Chat, I don't know what to do, bro. Interest not our own. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Ugh. Watch as the radiation spreads. Whoa, nobody lives here anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. But why won't you let me type? Like, brother. Nope. Ugh. How long? Thank you, random guy on Google.
I'm a cool guy and an.
Sorry, chat. Like I said, I'm sick. uh, why? I just want to reposition this, bro. This, like, Premiere needs to figure it the fuck out. This is not very intuitive for something that costs $1 million a month. And it's been around for like 20 years. So annoying, bro. Like, why can't I just move the text box? I want to add a new one. I just want to move the one I already have. Why is that like an impossible thing to do? Jesus Christ, brother. Why is this the anchor? I don't want this. It's not even like doing the thing it's supposed to do. Oh, God damn it. Let's try again, delete.
Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa.
Honestly, yo, I'm getting so sick of Premiere Pro, bro. I'm actually getting so sick of it.
I'm a cool guy and an artist. I'm a cool. Never interacted with it much. A few times I have, they've been kind of neutral. It's just I'm a cool guy and an artist. Never.
Oh. What? Oh, god damn it, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm a cool guy and an artist. Never interacted with it much. Never interacted with it much. A few times I have, they've been kind of neutral. It's just been kind of business, so I never really been fine with it as long as it doesn't conflict with my moral code. You know, I love my people, I love my nation, and I love my family. And so, if someone were to tell me, uh, enact something that I don't agree with, obviously I'm going to challenge it, but the whole wide world. Been fine with it as long as it doesn't wide world. Been fine with it as long as wide world. Been fine with it as long as it doesn't conflict with my moral code. I love my people, I love my nation, and I love my limit. I don't care. Pushes me to my limit. Not much at all. Not much at all. Obviously, I don't care. I don't care. Not much at all. Not much at all. Obviously, I think that rich kids are gonna get a lot more than someone like me who's not exactly well off. But I mean, flat out. Um, things I wanted, not always. No. And earn them. I'm gonna earn them flat out. Earn them flat out. Um, things I wanted, things I wanted, not always. Nobody gets everything they want. Things I needed, I got everything I needed in the whole world. You need wants, and your needs. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Every day that I think about, doing something more. So you need a good boundary between you and your wants, and your needs. wants and your needs. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Doesn't matter. About myself? I would say always death. Doesn't matter. About myself? I would say that core belief. Wow. I guess that um core um core belief. Wow. Core belief. Wow. I guess that I am going to make it. I don't mean it in a way of like kind of a pompous, oh, I'm gonna be, um, living my life. Everyone copes with things that they don't like and things that they do, or homeless in the future. But I know that I will be happy and content with my life in the future. Regardless of what I believe now. Regardless of what I believe now. Um, living my life. Everyone copes with whatever has happened. Yeah, sure. I guess one thing would be that I have in a kind of more general sense, I've experienced, like everyone else, I've experienced parts of my life that you're thinking about or whatever has happened. about whatever has happened. Whatever has happened. Whatever has happened. Yeah, sure. I guess one thing would be that I have in a kind of building myself back up from where I once was. Um, I guess I would take it as I'm very forgiving of others. I always see it from another perspective. I at least try to, and the most important thing is that I account it to my own, right. They felt this was right. Yeah, sure. I guess I would have to say like had an argument with my friend a while back. Uh, I once was. Um, I guess I would take it as I'm very forgiving of others. I always see it from another perspective. Building myself back up from where I once was. I once was. Um, I guess I would take it as I'm very forgiving of others. I always they needed to do in that moment. Yeah, sure. I guess I would have to say like yeah, sure. I guess I would have to say like kind of pretense. Yeah, my sister got that to me. They're a pretty good band. False pretense. Yeah, my sister had a false pretense. Yeah, my sister got that to me. They're a pretty good band. I like them. Um, my impatience. I'm a very impatient person. My impatience. I'm a very impatient person. At least I say I was. Um, I never really kind of took time to do things. I always kind of rushed through them and kind of even God, it was just kind of a thing that existed. Um, and I kind of had to realize over time, self-serving isn't really good. You have to wait out the storm sometimes. You have to get through it. You have to wait to get your treat at the end of the rainbow. And the important thing about it is that you have to when things are deliberate. So funnily enough, it was actually through dishes, washing dishes. Have improved over time substantially. Improved over time substantially. So funnily enough, it was actually through dishes, washing dishes that I kind of realized. Um, Probably my art. Um, Painting in particular was something that I always struggled with. I loved drawing, I loved doodling because it was kind of an instant, you put the pen to paper, you doodle, it's everything you do in the moment. Painting, it takes a minute to let the paint dry. Began to feel less of a chore and more of a break from things.
Oh, Chad, I'm dying.
Um, um, Probably my art. Um, Painting in particular was something that I always struggled with. I loved drawing, I loved doodling because fear of amusement parks for me. Fear of amusement parks. um, fear of fear of amusement parks. I used to have horrible nightmares about amusement parks where I would fall off the rides and die. Fun part about being on a roller coaster. My fear of self-reliance, I think it mainly revolves around the fact that I was very young when I broke my femur and inflated it in my head until I really being on a roller coaster. My fear of self-reliance, I think it mainly revolves around the fact that coaster. My fear of self-reliance, I think it mainly revolves around the fact that my fear of self-reliance, I think it mainly revolves around the fact that all around human being really. I guess all around human being really. Really. All around human being really. I guess all around human being really. I guess all around human being, really. Around human being, really. Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa. Absolutely. Go for it. Oh. 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 Whoa. I'm a cool guy and an artist. Never interacted with it much. A few times I have, they've been kind of neutral. It's just been kind of business, so I never really resented it that horribly. I mean, obviously.
Uh, God damn it. Chat. See. Your life's so incomplete. Man. His blood is on their hands. What I gotta say, and what I gotta say is rebel. Today, choose well. Face it. Rebel, 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 rebel. Repent. The day is far too spent. Rebel, rebel, rebel. Wake up, 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 and rebel. Repent. The day is far too spent. We must destroy in order to rebuild. You might as well. Or are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? Rebel. Repent. The day is far too spent. Rebel. Rebel, 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 rebel. Repent. The day is far too spent. You might as well rebel. Rebel, 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 rebel. Repent. The day is far too spent. You might as well rebel, 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 rebel. I get out. I get out of all your boxes. I get out. You can't hold me in this bondage. Knowing my condition is the reason I must change. Your stinking resolution. No type of solution. I won't accept your lies no more. I won't even try no more. I feel like this is the bot, but I'm chilling. I'm from Boston. Was born in Liberia. How you doing? I have my father's dreams. I have my mother's eyes. All right, chat. Let's see if this video is saved.
Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa.
Nobody save us. Will anyone try? All right. So what I've learned from this is that I need to either change my schedule for this show or um I'm like, can this also be a podcast where I just post the audio? That'd probably be a good use of time, but like, how do I easily do that? Yeah, actually, no, that's a thing I can do easily. Yeah, I need to think. Because the plan was, let's look at the schedule. Ugh. The plan was to like interview 3 people and post each of those interviews as clips. Post one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and post a full 3 interviews on Monday. The issue with that is if each interview is roughly like 10 minutes, the full one is like 30, which is fine. But in terms of short clips, if each interview is going to be like 10 minutes, I don't know how much people are going to be like watching a 10-minute video on Instagram or TikTok. They might, but also like maybe I just say fuck it and upload it that way anyway. Like all this short form content is rotting our brains. Then I could post like just the audio on like Spotify. We'll see. Help is on the way. But yeah, just doing like that one clip took a bunch of time. But part of the reason it took so long is because I didn't have my audio. So next time I do. All right, break time. Wait, let's go back to the full sequence. Whoa. We just need some motivation and more contradictions. It's up to me. To see through the fakeness.
My life and my experiences.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Just go. Yeah. Like elaborate a little bit.
You said authority figures. You say authority. I instantly going to think about the police. Police don't like me. I don't like them.
I always felt, sorry, I always felt like teachers like always.
Why can't I ripple delete this? Oh my god. Oh, that's fine.
I don't care. Just go. Yeah. Like elaborate a little bit.
You said authority figures. You say authority. I instantly going to think about the police. Police don't like me. I don't like them.
All right, we're gonna have to come back to this, but chat, I'm beat. Beat, chat. Tired. Drinking cold black coffee. I shake and shake, still won't get off me. Another blissed out fantasies where animals and objects talk to me. And then you laugh, it sounds outrageous. Chad, is it bad that like nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. God damn it. File must be 1 GB or less. What, dude? How many gigs is it? Oh my god. You like beer and chocolate. I like setting off those bottle rockets. Never compromise. Alright, we need encoder. Update available. No, bro, just Is this having fun? Not like the way it was. Or did I make that up? Act insane. Playing tape. I wasn't so. Oh my god, this shit is. I want you to stop. Circular thoughts. Spin in a whirlpool of forget me. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Why does it look all like what the fuck, bro? How to change file size in Adobe Encoder. Review.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is we can see the way down to where it says
Family to protect. Got a pistol.
bitrate settings. Now we can see the estimated file size of the video. Down here it says 190.
I don't know why he's doing this.
Now that's already smaller, but if we wanted to go even smaller than that, we can just move this.
Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. Adobe has no excuse or right being as dog shit as it is. I mean, it's entirely unacceptable. It's been around. This company's been around for how long? They've all like they have so much money. People are paying monthly subscriptions, and they just shit the bed every time. Come on. This is what happens when you don't live in a true capitalist system. Another company doesn't come out and put Adobe out of business. Freedom to be afraid is all you want. A family to protect. You got a friend, you call a gun. Got a pistol. Everybody got a 45. The philosophy seems to be, at least as near as I can see, other folks give up mine. Everybody got a pistol. Everybody got a 45. The philosophy seems to be, at least as near as I can see, other folks give up theirs, I give up mine. All right, let's see if that changed anything. Chat. Everybody got a pistol. Everybody got a 45. The philosophy seems to be, at least as near as I can see, when other folks give up theirs, I give up mine. This is a violent civilization. Like it's already being distorted. What the F? Oh, god damn it. Like, what is this? What is this madness? Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of. I don't even know where it sends these after it encodes them. told you. Now you do what they 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 told you. Those who died are justified from wearing the badge. You're the chosen, right? All right, let's see if that worked. How do you remove, bro? Can it not look like this, Adobe? Oh my God.
Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa.
Oh. All right, guys. I'm so tired. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm gonna upload a challenge by choice video. It's an interview with one guy. I interviewed 3 people that day. And it was like an hour long. And obviously I can't post an hour long clip on Instagram. No one's gonna watch it. I try to cut. I broke each interview down into like their individual parts, and the one I'm gonna post today is like 13 minutes long. And this I'm shooting it as a pilot because I messed a ton of things up. I didn't do a sound check, so my audio isn't being received in the video. You can only hear the people I'm interviewing. You can't hear me. There are just a ton of issues. We're gonna start that again. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna upload a challenge by choice video. I'm treating it as a pilot. There are a ton of issues. I didn't do a sound check before recording, so you can't hear me in the video. So I put like captions up instead of like you being able to hear me ask the questions. Yeah, the videos are way too long, so I need to figure that out. I thought I had everything figured out. Turns out I don't. Need to figure out how to shorten them a bit. I might just like settle with each video being like 10 minutes, and then the full being like 30, and like fuck it if it's not short enough, whatever. The short form content is killing our brains anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna post that. I'll post the other 2 interviews at some point, but this is definitely showing me I still have way more figuring out to do than I thought. But so it goes. Challenge by choice video. I'm treating it as a pilot. There are a ton of issues. I didn't do a sound check before recording, so you can't hear me in the video. So I put like captions up instead of like you being able to hear me ask the questions.
Hello, friend. How are we? Metallica. Whoa.
Death. You're a voice the world knows there's no voice. Children. Back on. Oh, death, take me now. Ooh. You seen the world. What would you say if I said that you could? Oh, black leather boots, it shines so bright. They cut off my hair, but it looked alright. We marched and we sang, we all became friends as we learned how to fight. A hero of war, that's what I'll be. Just when I come home, they'll be damn proud of me. 6 years ago. If I must, flag that I love, flag that I trust, kicked in the door. I yelled my commands. Children, they cried, but I got my man. We beat him with guns and batons, not just once, but again and again. They pissed in his hands, but then I joined in.
You give me a drink?
And batons, not just once, but again and again. A hero of war. Is that what I'll be?
Okay, listen.
When I come home, they'll be damned proud of me. This flag to the grave if I must, 'cause it's the flag that I love, the flag that I trust. She walked through bullets and haze. I asked her to stop, I begged her to stay, but she pressed on, So I lifted my gun and I fired away. And the shells come through the smoke. With a flag in her hand. A hero of war, that what they see, just medals and scars, so damn proud of me. Said that you could. A hero of war, yeah, that's what I'll be. Back of the bush, took McGregor's blood. A finger fighter triggered his name. And held it out in the dark. A hand set the spark. Two eyes took the aim. He's only a pawn in their game. This politician preaches to the poor white man. You got more than the blacks, don't complain. You're better than them, you've been born with white skin, they explained. And the Negro's name is used, it is plain, for the politician's gain, as he rises to fame, and the poor white remains on the caboose of the train, but it ain't him to blame. He's only a pawn in their game. Deputy sheriff, the soldiers, the governors get paid. And the marshals and cops get the same. But the poor white man's used in the hands of them all like a tool. He's taught in his school from the start by the rules that the laws are with him to protect his white skin, to keep up his hate, so he never thinks straight by the shape that he's in, but it ain't him to blame. He's only a pawn in their game. Poverty shacks, he looks from the cracks to the tracks. And the hoof beats pound in his brain. And he's taught how to walk in a pack, shoot in the back with his fist in a clinch, to hang and to lynch, to hide neath a hood with no pain, like a dog on a chain, but it ain't him to blame. Sets on the one that fired the gun. You'll see by his grave there remains his epitaph plain. Only a pawn in their game. The South politician preaches to the poor white man. You've got more than the blacks, don't complain. You're better than them. You've been born with white skin, they explained. And the Negro's name is used as plain by the politicians' gain as he rises to fame, and the poor white remains on the caboose of the train. I think I'm just gonna listen to this album right now. This song expired after the song. Block the entrances, close the doors. Steal the exits, cause this is war. I'll give some giving, and yet you ask me for more. I fought your fight, bought your lie, and in return I lost my life. What purpose does this serve? I fell and found your purple heart. And I fought with courage to preserve not my way of life, but yours. Carry on, don't mind me. All I gave was everything, and yet you asked me for more. I fought your fight, bought your lie, and in return I lost my life. What purpose does this serve? The cowards preach from pedestals with words like courage and resolve. What they meant was fuck them all, cause freedom isn't free. Deserts under burning suns, sacrificial stuttering to the still bodies of the weak. An unofficial enemy. They carry on. Oh, you're a sheer opportunist. What you don't know is that it's better to die on your feet than to live on your knees. You got it backwards, my friend. It's better to live on your feet than to die on your knees. Just carry on, don't walk away. How many more are sent to their graves? I fought your fight, bought your lie, and in return I lost my life. What purpose does this serve? What purpose did I serve? Whoa. Alright, let's go to that album now. Bro, things take so long to upload on Instagram. TikTok's holding it down. I forget what I titled the video on Instagram, and I want the titles to be consistent, so I'm gonna wait till the Instagram one is done, and it might never be done. Sink like a stone, for the times they are changing. Who prophesied with your pen? The chance won't come again, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that is naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. the land. Besides what you can't understand, your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old role is rapidly aging. Get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a changing. We need a Bob Dylan. The curse is cast. One now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a changing. Hollis Brown, he lived outside town. He lived on the outside of town. Broken down. Walked a ragged mile. Looked for work and money, and he walked a ragged mile. Had a smile. Tugging at your sleeve. They're tugging at your sleeve. Got your mind. The wrath has got your flower, that blood has got your mind. Is there anyone that cares? Please send you a friend. Please send you a friend. You ain't got no friend. Your baby's crying loud now, it's pounding on your brain. In your well. Seven shotgun shit. 7 million people born. The country I come from, all the men with nothing. My age and meaningless. Call the Midwest. Laws to abide. Had God on inside. Street books tell it. They tell it so well. The Indians fell. God. Say American war has they. The Civil War too was soon laid away. As made to memorize. And God on their side. This World War, boys, came. Reason for fighting never did give. Count the dead when God's on your side. World War. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it there. I have some more editing to do for a bunch of things. I have to finish the challenge by choice. No, I'm gonna put that on hold right now. I'm gonna prep stuff for American Social and then finish the some research gathering for the spin episode. Like this week is mine trying to like walk through the schedule I made. And so far, we're not off to a horrible start, but not necessarily the start we're looking for. But you know how it goes, man. You just gotta keep at it. Just gotta keep at it. All right, y'all. Catch y'all later. Oh.